Hey everybody, welcome to part 6 of our How to Pick Up Chicks skit. Now, by the time you're watching this video, 1 or 2 weeks should have actually gone by in the real world. At this point, you should have been watching my first 5 videos, I believe. And again, getting clothes, style, working on any peacocking you're going to do, canned material, being kicked back and relaxed, and interacting with and breaking contact from groups. This will have gotten you at this point past the interaction and initial contact point. Now we're going to start working on comfort. Now we went over a little bit of that in our last part, where you start talking like one of the girls and getting them comfortable with you. But if you do this and you don't escalate any further than this, you're going to fall into the friend zone, or they're going to lose interest in you because they're interested in you, but you're not socially savvy enough to realize that they're interested in you and escalate. So this is the point where you need to start breaking them off away from the group. So once you're in the group and you're talking to a circle of girls, and you're preferably next to the girl you're interested in, there's nothing wrong with turning your back on the rest of the girls, facing the one girl you have, asking her questions, and then being all like, what do you think about that over there? Because now she's not going to do this. She's going to turn, and now the two of you are facing away from the group. You've isolated her from the group. And if your friends are like, hey, what's going on? You go like, what? We like each other. Is that a problem? And usually they're going to be all like, well, no. Like, well, can we talk? we're looking at something. We're looking at something. You go do what you're doing. We're busy. Now you've playfully, you've admonished them. You've made them feel awkward for interfering and interrupting. You made them feel. Remember, girls don't think and reason, they feel. So you made them feel weird because they interfered with something that was going on. And, she's all, her friend's having fun. We like each other, we're having a good time. What? Busy here. Go do stuff. Now, if they're going to be, a pain in the ass about it, then you might, okay, we're talking about this over here, and you need to further isolate the girl by getting your target away from the rest of her friends who are getting in your way. But you can still just get her off, gently put your hand on the small of her back, and be talking about stuff. Because this creepy weirdo, you can start on a hand on the shoulder, but usually I just go straight down and don't do it in the middle of the back. I'm talking like the small of the back. It's not the butt, it's not in the friend zone up here, it's in that middle ground. So you can just rest your hand out there and you can talk about stuff, and then drop your hand and talk back to her again. And then whenever you do one of these, you do this. And don't put your hand there and hold it there. Put your hand there and talk to her about something for 3 seconds, and then take your hand away. This doesn't give her a chance to make up her mind on whether or not she's happy that you're touching her, that you are touching her. That's important. Because now, do I really, do I want him to touch me again? He's okay. I think I do want him to touch me. But if you're touching him, it's like, okay, will you stop touching me? You just lost out. You're done. Sorry, son. Finished. So, little keynotes. That's kinesthetic. It's touch. Little keynotes here and there. When you're walking by, gently drag your fingertips lightly across your shoulders or something like that. Be like, hey babe, as you're walking by. And then just take off. Playful stuff you used to do as a kid, where you tap somebody on the shoulder here, and then you come around to this side over here, and you'd be looking at them. And you just got a stupid grin on their face, and they're like, oh, hey! Because you're playing with them. It's kid stuff, but it works. Shoot the shit with your girl. Talk about something like this. Now the two of you are facing away from the group. That right there has isolated her. Now you can talk amongst yourselves. And don't ever tell them that you like them when they're around people. You tell them that you like them some other place, some other time. I think you like me. Maybe. Well, you know what, I think you like me, or I think you love me. Whatever, you go like, well, there's a couple of people that I'm interested in, but the one girl that I'm looking at right now, I'm not too sure about her. You're looking at the girl, and you're saying, but this one girl that I'm looking at right now, I'm not too sure about her. I'll figure out how I feel about her down the road a little bit. You haven't committed to anything. You haven't told her no. You're playing hard to get. It's really what you're doing. You're fucking with her. You're giving her a shit test to see how she'll respond. Girls are going to be giving you a lot of shit tests. So when they give you a shit test, you either A, don't respond, or you B, throw them a neg, which is like, He's like, they'll give you a shit test and you'll be like, well, at least your shoes look comfortable. And I'll be like, where the fuck did that come from? Or you'll do some alpha male stuff. Like, I'll sit here and I'll just... And you just pop the fucking zit in front of me. Guys don't normally do that. You must be looking, you feel that you are higher value than me. These are displaying higher value traits. And that puts the girl in a whole different ball game all of a sudden. She's like, wait a minute, this guy's not chasing after me. He's just like, he's grooming himself. That's an alpha male trait. He's grooming himself in front of me after I gave him some shit. Like, yeah, whatever. And then they'll go like, it's gonna make them feel awkward. So they'll stop giving you shit tests because every time I give this guy a shit test, I feel awkward. Remember, they feel. And then when they're not giving you a shit test, you're friendly with them. You make them happy. You keep them entertained. You have fun. But I'm not going to go into the full gauntlet of isolating a girl, because if you can get her facing away from the group, from there it's up to you to really just feel out the situation and find the right time to see when you can break her off from the group and wander off. Let's go get some drinks. You're like, come on, let's go get some drinks. And now go sit down someplace with her and shoot the shit. And then when she starts looking around, oh yeah, where are your friends at? Let's go get back with the group. Because that's what she said. She's like, where the fuck are my friends at? She doesn't feel comfortable with you anymore. So you need to say, let's go find your friends. Okay, you're safe now because you're not trying to keep me away from my friends. You just wanted to talk to me. And now you're like, you know what, you're right. Where are my friends at? Let's go find our friends. Hey, don't say where are your friends at. You're like, hey, where are the girls at? We gotta go find them again. And then you go, but there's your homework for tonight. Try to take what you have learned so far and just try to lead a woman. Just try to get her isolated. And isolate doesn't mean alone. You could be in a crowded room of people and have her isolated. She just has to be facing away from everybody else with you. So get her isolated. Shoot the shit with her. Get her away from her friends. You're not trying to get in her pants. You're still just getting her comfortable with you. Now at this point, you actually should start looking at thepenisprofessor.com because they'll teach you how to get a bigger penis, and Sex Positions Bible. So if you get a second, like if you bring one girl, okay, now you got some sex positions. If you get two girls because you're that fucking slick, where you get a girl and a guy because that's your thing or whatever, they got sex positions for that as well. It's time for you to start learning what you're going to do with the end game stuff. So, check out the Sex Positions Bible, check out the Penis Professor, and start practicing getting girls isolated so you can shoot the shit with them and then bringing them back to their group of friends. Keep at it. You're getting closer, guys. See you in part 7.